Hello everybody, my name is Magnus, and welcome to Let's Play Shining Force. I'm risking yet another playthrough today. I've got a sleeping baby that will hopefully sleep through the rest of this map, and not have to worry about too much here. I hate this map. It's slow, it's tedious, you have mountains and forests and all that type of stuff to go through. Thank God I have 3 flying units and guns. The artillery, you've seen them before, they're not bad. They have shield rings, but they don't use them. I think they intended to equip them with it so that way they have more defense, but they didn't. You've got the Durhan, which is so annoying. Tons of defense, decent amount of HP, tons of attack, 39. He's going to kill most of your guys as they come through. You need Domingo to kill him. Absolutely, Domingo to kill him. You've got the Master Mage here, which is nothing. He doesn't even have his Holy Staff equipped. Unlike the last one. And then you have the High Priest again, Holy Staff not equipped. Heal 4 though. Now we're getting to the thing of the good part with the High Priest and the bad part of High Priest is that he uses his most costly healing each time. So no matter what, he's going to get a heal 4, then a heal 3, and then a heal 1 afterwards. So if you do this right, you damage somebody by 1 hit point, they're going to waste their heal 4. And then you damage them again, they're going to waste their heal 3, and then they only have a heal 1 afterwards. Or you could just kill them. They're pretty easy to kill. But what that means is that they're going to use their heal 4. So if you damage a person by a lot, that heal 4 heals them fully. They have to be right next to them, though. So you just gotta kind of use that to your advantage as much as you can. Let's just move my guys up as fast as I can because I'm gonna try to get this done. And this is where your flying units really, really help out in this type of terrain. And Xylo actually moves fairly well through here. So I've got a decent movement for all of my guys. At least most of them. Max and Diane are going to kind of be left in the back, and then the Knights will be as well, which is very unfortunate. It's going to be very slow progressing. It doesn't look like there's a lot of enemies now, but you know what that means, that there's going to be ambush spawns. And if you compare this to Fire Emblem, they are ambush spawns. They have the chance of going immediately if it's the top of the turn. So a lot of times they'll just go. Right, they'll appear and then just go, which is annoying. I'm gonna make sure that I save up some of these spells for Domingo, but I do want him to gain a level. Cause that 5 MP would have been helpful before this. But I need to get close to that freeze 3 at least. It's super important to get that freeze 3 because that's the only spell you're going to have for a long time before you get freeze 4. At least that's useful for Domingo. So you need to use that judiciously whenever you have them. Say judiciously, I don't think that's the right word. Don't use it sparingly. Give it out. Give it out to everybody. Try to make it in groups, and you'll be fine with them. And here we put the stop. We hit the brakes on our guys. Okay. It just takes so long. Can only move so much through here. I think my cavalry or my knights here can only move, 2 spaces through the woods. This is, again, it's nice to have some maps where like you get to show, hey, you guys get slowed down, and use that to where, if you want to go fast, you want your guys to go fast, there's like a one lane that you need to go, and try to make a choice. Or, hey, if you didn't use cavalry, then you're good because you're going to be moving through here pretty quick. No, this game just decides, nope, you're just going to have terrain everywhere. There's no path to go, there's nothing, it's just deal with it. And we get the first attack from Lyle, who's just, look at that, he's got a cannon. He's a centaur with a cannon. He's awesome. I need to make sure I get him some good levels here. I'll just attack with Domingo. I'm not gonna waste a freeze on it. Get some experience. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the Pele just because I want to just move on. There's gonna be plenty of experience to go around, and you'll see. Okay. Yeah, just save that boost there. Like I said, Xylo's good for this one. Guns is good for this because he doesn't actually get slowed down by much. So his low movement isn't too terrible when he doesn't get affected by terrain effects. So that's why his movement isn't as big of an issue as it seems, because there's a lot of maps with this. Especially if given the mobility ring, now he's able to go through everywhere. And Max is just going to be behind this entire time. And look! Mages. Worms. And they just go immediately. That's not good, especially not on guns. This may be a map that I have to restart at some point. Oh, thank God it didn't hit guns. Because just this crap. I don't think this is the only ambush spawn here too. Why? I'm happy they're spreading out the damage, but the question is why? After I kill these guys, like I'm gonna have to regroup and get some healing in, but for now, this is the reason why I saved another freeze 2. That means I've got a freeze 1 and a freeze 2 left for the Durhan. Gotta do specific. I gotta kill that high priest before I even take on the Durhan. Although I think he has a tendency to heal himself. I can't remember. He has a tendency to heal himself or somebody else first. I know he will heal himself. Okay, shouldn't do too much to guns here. Nah. Did put him to sleep. Most importantly, must take out these master mages. They're going to do more damage than any of the worms will, although putting me to sleep is a lot of damage. Especially since I have to group up while being slowed down here. So sometimes the game, this is where the difficulty comes in. They'll just ambush you. You've got nothing. So I need to keep aiming alive. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have her fall back, because I need that power ring. Oops. Oh, I didn't give her a medical. That was a big mistake. Oh well, mistakes happen. So I need to get her healed up. Kichi, that wasn't good enough. That's fine. Domingo is fine. And you just gotta keep attacking these guys. I'm worried about healing up some guys, but I'm not as well, because I just need... The best way to make sure you guys survive is to kill the guys that are gonna kill you. In this case, that's it. Like, I don't want Xylo to die, but... This is the best thing I can do for him. It's been increased by 4. Nah, that's not what I needed, Xylo. I need some attack. Thank God they prioritized Domingo. That I can handle. Yeah. Okay, well Max can do something. He can give a medical herb to Eamon to make sure she survives. Okay, good. Didn't last long. I think there's golems that pop up too. Ugh. Alright. So I'm not too worried about the worms, it's just the Master Mage. Now, I did group up my guys, but I mean, there's no other way of doing this. sights, like just straight up flyers the entire time and trying to do odd angles. Okay, wow, let's take out that one so that way you don't die. There we go, perfect. Very useful. Like I said, I like having my archers around anyway. Let me give Balbaroy a little shot here. So he may die with that. Look how beautiful that is. Golden armor, everything. It's fantastic. I love that. Oh, I would love to do actually, I would love to do a freeze 2 right here, but defense 13, what's your attack? 16. I think you're still doing flying damage, but I'm gonna do this here. Ooh. That works. Okay, good. That's actually the best thing that could have happened. Okay. Let's do some cleanup on the worms here. Now, Amon's actually more useful than Balbaroy, which not with all ups like that. Which I think I wish I would never have to say. Kokichi can take out the Master Mage, though. We don't need him up. Hey, a little bit of defense. That's good. Silo. Let's finish off this worm, hopefully. No. Yeah, he's starting to peter off. He's not leveled up like Billy. Oh yeah, I just need to kill. Heal up the rest of my guys. A level up for Pele is not a bad thing. Okay, so this is where we got all this stuff. I didn't really want to use up all of this right off the bat, but that Durhan's gonna, and that Master Mage there is gonna be a pain. So these golems that are up here. You use Balbaroy kind of as the healer hunter. So I don't, I don't mind having guns over here, trying to trigger the golems. Heal him up so we can survive a freeze. Kokichi, did you have any healing then? Please tell me you didn't. Yes, you did. Yeah, for him. Yeah, I don't want him taking the brunt of all that. I mean, I need him to actually take out the mages and the healer. The mage and the healer there. That's what I want to use my flowers for. Besides increasing the damage of somebody. Increase it on Pele, I think. I think he's my most damaging. As much as I don't want to overuse him, because I'm not using him later on, he's just useful. Maybe you put it on somebody else, though. He'll be fine. Okay, so this is an opportunity I'm willing to take. There's a chance I can get the double turn on them. Chance. Not a high chance, but... Or if I can get a flyer out there. I think Kokichi actually might know. Well, that's the unfortunate thing. I used up that heal 4 already, so that Duradon won't get it. That's more important. If Guns dies, I'm okay. But he's gonna die to a single freeze unless it's a crit. Oh, there's the golem. 5 of them. think his next move is going to be a freeze too on the group up there. Guns needs some more healing. See, if I had a healer, this wouldn't be too much of an issue. But... okay. So there's nothing extra that I can do. But what I can do is use that on guns. Okay, I was gonna say if it smokes, then he's gotta be the one to take him on, but... okay, so this is what we're gonna do here. See if we can clear a path on the bottom. Ugh. This is where you need your spellcasters, and I don't have any. Okay, fantastic. You can survive if he takes out the Master Mage. And didn't. Come on, Domingo. I need Domingo to go. You guys are gonna have a hard enough time on these golems. Just get Kokichi around. Eventually I can take on these golems with my higher power units. We haven't actually gone over their stats yet, but as you can see, high defense, decent amount of attack. They're doing some damage to Pele, but nothing too bad. Except for maybe 2 Kokichi. Yeah. And now I'm worried about him. Oh, going after Diane. Okay. That's first loss in a while. Yeah, these guys are pretty ridiculous at this point. Anyway, but we'll just chip away at them. This is what oh, no, I wanted Kokichi. Man. Okay. Balbaroy. It's your time to shine. Take out that mage. You're gonna get killed by artillery, but I don't care. Oh, okay. Good job, Balbaroy. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen, but he was useful to the very end. Now we gotta kill that high priest. Okay. Now, I need to protect Lyle, but I also need to just deal with these guys. So he does 2 points damage, so that's better than low, my guys. Okay, so this is gonna be great. I need to kill that high priest, but in the absence of that, killing the Durahan will just trivialize this entire thing. Good job, Domingo. That's a completely non-magic user level up. Okay. That's her. She doesn't have a ton of attack, so. Because of that, do this. And down goes the high priest. Oh. So no more healing for them. I need to keep Pele here to keep Lyle safe. Look at Pele go. I need guns to go. Okay, we'll keep Xylo attacking him. That's fine. Oof. Ernest. Does Ernest have no defense right now? And this part's bad. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, he doesn't have anything. Max, back off. I am in panic mode now. Okay, well that's fine. Domingo's fine. It's just all of my other guys. Okay. But yeah, look at their stats. 28-28. Like, it's... I mean, it's not as bad as him. But there's one of him. They just... 5 random ones spawn right here? Come on. Like, how are you supposed to just deal with that? If you're just going straight through. Like, if you grind it, like, this wouldn't be too bad, but... Alright, guns. I need you to kill him. Yes. And get Max the hell away. Oh, they failed that. Never mind. Oh, as much as I would love experience. No. Alright, we're gonna go back and raise some guys, get some healing. Girl's chasing that chicken. Okay. Go there and raise. Yep. Yeah, I'll need Cookie Cheat. Oh, and the next battle's not gonna be better. Oh. But we'll see. We'll see. Save here just to make sure. Of course, we'll continue. Alrighty. So, yeah, those golems are a pain in the butt. Like, their defense isn't too terrible when you're... Oh wait, why am I buying healing gear? I have a bunch of healing stuff. So, I'll talk about this since I'm just doing inventory stuff. Their defense isn't that ridiculous. It's ridiculous when they're in the mountains is the problem that you always come up with. Because they get an extra 30% because of that. So the terrain gives more defense the more defense you have. So it's giving people that already have just a phenomenal amount of defense at 28. Like I said, it's good, but it's not like awesome. It's giving those guys even more that makes it ridiculous. So it just becomes a major issue. Again, if you haven't grinded. If you've grinded, it's not so bad, but you can say that about anything if you haven't grinded. I hate how the inventory system in this one works. He doesn't need that. Why do I have that long sword? I need to sell that. I need to sell everything off of Arthur. And Hans. Right now, actually, they have some spare money stuff, so I'm actually going to keep... Okay, so I do need a couple of items. I'm actually going to keep some items on some people, that way, in case I do die and lose a bunch of money. I'm actually going to buy healing seeds, because that's actually more important now. Heal up all the way. If I do die and lose half my money, I do have some reserve, just in case. I mean, you're selling the items at half price, but if you keep losing half your money, but you have those items, you're really just invested in those items. Especially if you already had them. You didn't just buy them specifically with this purpose, but if you buy items and then you lose a bunch of battles, it's better to have spent all of your money buying those items and lose a bunch of battles and then sell those items, meaning that you've only lost half your gold rather than half, then half, then half, then half, then half again. It's another annoying thing about this, but that's where the consequence of dying goes, is where you can actually kind of get stuck. You can kind of get stuck where, like, hey, I ran out of healing items, and I'm out of money, and you're stuck in a chapter where, yeah, you can grind it out and win. You should be able to do that if you grind enough. Sometimes you're going to get to a point where you're not even able to raise your characters if you don't kill anybody, which shouldn't happen, but it could. I'll get into that. I was at that point in Shining Force 2 Let's Play, which I'm going to have to restart anyway, because I would like to actually do a playthrough like this, where it's actual playthrough. I don't think anybody else. Nope, that's it. Alright. Oh, there's the girl with chicken. Okay. It'd be funny if you just actually skip down to the next spot by going south, but you can't. Yeah, look, there's a shop here. Where, just in case you forgot to buy stuff, you can actually buy stuff. There's important items here. A halberd. Can't use that until you promote, but that is one of the items you cannot buy. It's very useful. Actually has a spell attached to it. That's why we're going to keep it. It's actually one of the most important items in this one. It is not the most damaging one. There's a greater weapon than that, but it is a... Well, they call it mithril weapons for Shining Force 2. I don't think they have a name for it here. They're just special, but I would call them mithril weapons. Just to simplify it, and a lot of them are the exact same weapon in Shining Force 2 anyway. But there's stuff you can't buy, you just find. It's a broadsword, so I didn't need the steel sword anyway. Hey Boken, again, this is Dragonia, so where are all the dragons? They're dead. Mr. Dragons Part 1, though strong, but we also have weak points. Okay, Mr. Dragons Part 2, our numbers decrease, soon we will be no more. Yep, they all died off. Well, except for one, apparently. Dragon's mission, to protect the manual and seal from evil. If the numbers dwindle, they need more guardians. Door only open for 2 heroes. Dragonshine, the door opens for 2 heroes to come forward and show the way. I know the way. Where's Knuckles? We need you, Gun and Knuckles, to show us the way. Alright, go back here. Keep exploring. Keep forgetting where all the chests are. Hey look, there's a dragon. Hey, go away. I don't want to fight, okay? Just go away. Hello, this person is our friend. He's here to help. Stop shaking me, baby. Oh, Karen, you're so mean. Just leave me alone. I was worried about Blue, so I followed you. I really think he's helpless. I'm disappointed in you, Blue. Oh, about Blue, Max. That's Karen's voice. I must chase after her. Must defend the kids. The shower of cure. I almost feel like I need this on standby for when those ambush spawns come in. But we shouldn't have that for this map. Or we don't have that for this map at all. Give that to Arthur. Continue down this way. Well, dragon, if you want to save this girl, open that shrine door. Blue, don't listen to him. Remember that you're a sacred dragon. Garen, no. What are you going to do about it, crybaby dragon? Blue spews fire. Which I don't think I've ever seen him do. There's other things he does. Oh. I'm not confident yet, but I'll try my best. And there's Blue. Sorry, my baby is waking. It's great. I'll be at headquarters. It's a good timing, though. I'll return to Ruto. I'll have to tell everybody that Blue found his courage. And this is what makes it. This is what makes it a memorable battle. Remember me, Max, King of Runefaust. Ready for your last fight. Go back to your headquarters and get ready. Then you'll meet your doom. Which should be, like, not scarier, but more interesting, because that's actually your brother. Believe it or not. Yes, I'll save. And this is where we're going to end it. We'll talk about Blue once we go into the next battle. There's a lot to explain in the next battle, so we'll just leave it for that. But thanks for watching. My name's Magnus, and I'll see you next time.